Hey, what's up, guys? All right, so we are recruiting a funnels master, an absolute all-around expert at all things funnels. So I'll tell you a little bit about the role and who we need you to be. But first, let me talk about the project. And then everything else is just going to kind of unfold. So we are currently an Amazon first business model. About 95% of our revenue comes from Amazon.com, so US Amazon. But over the next 6 to 12 months, we are rapidly scaling ourselves all over the place. International Amazons, international other platforms, and then also building a much bigger presence off of Amazon as well, using Shopify, our social medias, all these various things. But as of right now, we are getting around something like 30,000 orders a month on just Amazon.com. And we have figured out a very proprietary way of getting a lot of our contact and demographic information of our Amazon customers in a legitimate way, which that's kind of the game with Amazon. Is Amazon doesn't want you to have the contact information of customers because they don't want you to circumvent the Amazon sales process. We are able to get the majority of the contact information of our customers and demographic information, and this is just coming from public databases that we're scraping. But their address, their email address, their phone number, their name, their household income, to a degree their profession, their education, if they have kids, their kids' ages, all this stuff comes from public databases. Anyway, we want to be able to take that information and then build lists with that to do various things that you would do for a list, but not necessarily only move them off of Amazon. It's more introduce them to our ecosystem of our brand that isn't just Amazon. So in the world of all things funnels, that means, okay, what are the various things that we could get value from a customer? Obviously sales, having them buy more stuff. But then there's UGC, there's various types of reviews on all kinds of different platforms. Really even just in the world of UGC, there's tons of different kinds of UGC, whether it's like unboxing or, video, photo, artistic stuff, sky's the limit. Then there's, moving around to different lists, so like social media building, engagement on our social medias, joining Facebook communities, these kinds of various things. What are all the different things that we can, move the customer along to get them to interact with us, to interact with other people in our community, and, score value along the way. Then there's, okay, what are the various things that we could do for the customer in order to incentivize them to move into all and do all these different things, to move into these different groups, our socials, community groups, blah, 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 and then provide value, UGC, blah, blah, blah. So, anything in the world of offering, discounts, coupons, exclusive promotions, especially for new product launches, we'll want to be doing exclusive promotions, like Amazon exclusive promotions, free products, free samples, promo products like little sanitizer sprays and stuff like that, all kinds of different stuff. Gift cards to our Shopify store, all that stuff. So then, what are the different ways that we can contact a customer? Well, we have email, we have their address, and then we have their phone number. So basically, we take all these variables that we have, and we want to design various types of funnels. So not just like a landing page, not just like ClickFunnels or Zipify or something like that. All types, like the more creative you are, the more this is going to be in the realm of the competitive advantage that we're going to be able to have over other Amazon-focused businesses, because most Amazon businesses either have very like black hat, very against TOS ways of getting customer contact information, or really most just can't do it. They don't know how. It's not something that's readily available. So even for the folks that are able to get it, if we're more creative than them, because this world of, for the longest time, it was, you're either like a Shopify, or like what they call it, like D2C. So you're doing like ad funnels and stuff like that off Amazon, or you're Amazon. And this is mostly the US. Amazon is so huge in the US that literally there are just Amazon focused businesses. I guess there are outside the US too, but it's even more so in the US. So this idea to build a hybrid model in which basically the customer chooses where they want to purchase. And then in some situations we offer exclusives for Amazon if it suits us best. So for example, a new product launch, getting early sales on a new product launch on Amazon helps it rank tremendously to get it onto that front page. So, we would want to launch Amazon exclusive sales for new product launches. But then when it comes to, say, subscription models, Amazon Subscribe and Save kind of sucks from the merchant's perspective. It costs us more money because that discount, Amazon passes the majority of that discount to us, and there's kind of this like conflict with competition in their Subscribe and Save basket, stuff like that. So it's ideally to move our subscriptions to our Shopify store. So we could do subscription exclusives on our Shopify store. So anyway, point is we want to build what I'm right now calling a hybrid ecosystem, where the customer more or less chooses where they want to be, but we show them everything. We show them our Amazon, we show them our Shopify, we show them all of our socials, we show them where our communities are. And, we try our best to have the customer interact with everything, but ultimately they're going to be, making their choices. So that's why we need a creative funnels expert, someone that's thinking outside the box, because the box hasn't been built yet. There are other businesses right now that are also trying to figure out this hybrid model, but no one's really nailed it. And we can be the first ones to truly nail it, especially because we have this competitive advantage of being able to get contact information off Amazon, which again is very, very rare to pull off. So another variable I didn't talk about is we own, something like 8 or 9 health and wellness brands right now. So anything from like the realm of cosmetics to dietary supplements to like healthy natural sweeteners to tea, superfood powders, all kinds of different stuff. So it's pretty common for a customer of one brand to like at least some product or some other brand within our business. So when we're communicating to customers, we can do so from 2 angles. One is from the brand that they purchase from. The other is from the team behind the brand, us being NOVAEO, in which we can introduce them to our whole plethora of health and wellness brands. So what I'm really painting for you is that there are shit tons of variables that we can play around with to build different types of funnels for different purposes with different offers, and even with us representing ourselves differently, whether it's the product brand itself or whether it's NOVAEO, the team behind the brand. So ultimately, what we're shooting for from you is to give us some kind of idea on how you would leverage this information, this Amazon customer information. That's what we're going to worry about right now. All the other normal stuff of getting, building lists, ad funnels and outreach and all that stuff, let's not worry about that right now. We're already in the process of doing that. We need to improve, we want to scale, but let's not worry about that. That's all shit that's been getting taught in masterminds for the past bazillion years. Right now, let's focus on how we're able to get this contact information from our Amazon customers at about 30,000 people a month, what do we do from there? And again, there are tons of different things that we can do. So help paint us the picture of what it would look like to you to even start building out this project. Obviously, there's gonna be lots of different things that we wanna test. So, lots of split testing. So where would you start in even just building out this project? Again, we get their emails, their addresses, their phone numbers, basic demographics. We can represent ourselves from the brand. We can represent ourselves from the team behind the brand. We want basic value from customers would include anything along the lines of UGC, sales, reviews of all shapes and sizes. Go deep into the realm of UGC, and then even like referrals and stuff like that, turning people into affiliates, ambassadors, these kinds of things. We want to be able to push them to various lists or communities, whether it be Facebook groups, SMS, email marketing, social follows. We have social media for our brands. We have social media for the team behind the brands. So it's a pretty big, if I were to map this out of all the various possibilities in a flow chart or a mind map, it'd be pretty robust. So tell us how you would start. Now, if you are not that creative of a person, if you are more technically minded, don't rule yourself out, because I'm very creative. I can build this project myself. The way I see it's a massive project, but my brain is on shit tons of other stuff. We're an 80-person team. I'm focused on the Amazon marketing, new product launches. We're launching 3 new brands. We're moving our taxes to Puerto Rico for tax advantages. So there's tons of legal and administrative stuff I'm worrying about. We're revamping our internal operations. We're doing tons of recruiting all over the place. We're working on setting up some new collaborations with some new partners. That's probably about 10% of what my brain's on right now. So the goal is for me to only for us to place someone into our team that's going to really grab the reins of this project. If need be, I can funnel in some creative thinking, but someone that's going to be able to synergize with me in order to build the roadmap, the testing, provide insights. So I'm not tech-minded, so I can think big picture creative, but for someone else to bring in we can use this app, we can use this app, we can do integrations through this. I know the basics for sure, but there's definitely more out there. So communicate back to us. Ask whatever questions you want to ask even before communicating back to us, to give you, if you need more of an idea of what we're looking for or what this project's all about or whatever, ask any questions that you would like to ask. But then, just basically do a video back to us, making us feel confident that you are this person that can not just build a DSL, not just build an ad funnel, but really think big picture and sky's the limit. All tools available. We have an outreach team. So I'll go ahead and tell you this. As great as bots and stuff like that are, as great as automation in general is, we would definitely want to leverage that. One of our biggest foci, whatever the plural of focus is, foci, I think it's foci. One of our biggest foci, that just sounds weird. One of our biggest focuses is that we want to create a relationship with the customer. A one-on-one, really emphasize the one-on-one relationship and then guide them into a community. So we have a customer engagement team of tons of people that will be able to do that. So we can use bots, but we can also leverage one-on-one live interaction with people as well. So literally, sky's the limit in how we can interact with the customer, who we can be when we're interacting with the customer, the different mediums through which we can interact with the customer, automation versus manual or live, all the different values that we'd like from the customer, all the different lists and follows that we want to push them through. That's what we need to hear you talk about. That you can think big picture, that you know how to create a customer journey, that you know how to test all of these different variables, how you know how to segment customers based on what they're engaging on, what is getting them to engage, what is exciting to them. Is it the free product? Is it the discount? Is it just interaction with us? Does that make them feel awesome? So, all right, yeah, go ahead and ask us any questions. I feel like I may have left some stuff out, no problem. But really look forward to hearing back from you. All right, cool, thanks.